What's up, ATL? Y'all good? That's good, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air right now and let everyone know that I am an adult. I get that out the air right now. I just turned 30 years old. Yeah. That's an accomplishment for black men because when I was growing up, the average life expectancy for a black male was 21. And I didn't make any plans past 21 because I didn't think I was going to see it. So I'm on vacation for the rest of my life. A lot of things happened when I turned 30. Had to come to terms with a lot of things, like I'm dealing with the fact that I got the same amount of money now as I did when I was 9 years old. I got 35 cents to my name in a piggy bank somewhere. You know what I did for my birthday? This was the saddest thing I did for my birthday. I had to go to the bank and put just enough money in my account to have nothing. Like I had $16 and I had like a negative $16.32 in my account. I had to put that much in there just to have nothing again, because I had less than nothing when I first walked in, so I was on even ground. Good to be here. I wasn't even gonna come. I live in LA right now, and yeah, I guess. I'm sick of LA. I was a victim of a road rage incident, like a serious road rage incident. I'd never been a part of one before, but I don't think I want to be a part of one ever again. Cause I was driving, and this guy wanted to get over in front of me, but I didn't want him in front of me. I don't know why. I just didn't want. I have no excuse. I just didn't want him in front of me. But we was driving, and I realized he was wanting to get over. So I sped up, and then he sped up, and I sped up some more. And out the corner of my eye, I could see that he was gesturing that he wanted to get over, but I didn't let him know that I could see. Yeah. And it really made me mad because it was one of those situations where the lane was about to merge, but he knew it was going to merge like 17 X's back, but he thought he was going to pimp me because he skipped 150 other cars and was going to get in front of me, and he didn't think I would hit him because he had a nice car, but he don't know I don't care about my car. So finally it got to the point where he got frustrated, and I could see that he let his window down. And I was like, okay. I had my finger ready, because I thought that's what he was going to do, is flick me off. I had my finger ready in case that's what he was about to do. So when he let his window down, I let my window down. I was like, yeah. He's like, if you don't let me over, I'm going to rape you. I didn't have a rebuttal for that. I had never heard. I didn't know what am I supposed to say to that? Well, try it. So he got in front of me. You know what happened to me? When I turned 30, I had to deal with a lot of things. Like, I had to overcome a lot of things. Like, men won't admit it, but I had to overcome pride. Pride is a big issue for men because pride messes up a lot of stuff for us. Like, pride to make you lose a good woman. Pride to make you... but that ain't for y'all. I didn't say that for y'all. I said it. Pride to make you lose a good job. Pride to make you get into a fight with someone that you know you cannot defeat. But pride is also a motivational speaker. And I say this all because it never should have to get to this point, but a couple of weeks ago, I had to be gay for 5 minutes just to prove that I was a man. And a lot of y'all look at me like, how is that possible? Well, let me explain myself. I was in the shoe store buying some sneakers, and this guy walks over to me and said, hey man, there's some nice sneakers. Where'd you get them from? And without even thinking about it, I told him where I got my sneakers from, and we chopped it up. And now after we get through talking, this guy walks over and puts his arm around the guy that I was talking to. And he whispers to me, get the hell away from my man. You get your own man. Now, nobody in the store heard him say that to me, and I should have been like, you know what, man, go on about your business. But pride was like, don't let him talk to you like that. You speak up for yourself. And I was like, yeah, you right, Pride, I should say something. So I said the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, hold up, nigga. I'll take him. If I want him. But that's not what I should have said, because nobody in the store heard them being gay. They only heard me being gay. And I had to try to explain to everybody in the store they were gay first. I was just trying to out-gay them. I ain't even want him. I do this comedy thing, but you know, I don't care if I'm famous or not. I just enjoy telling jokes and making people laugh. I don't think I ever want to be super duper famous. You know who's really famous? Tupac is famous. Crazy famous. Before you even clap, let me explain how famous he is. I was riding in the car a couple of weeks ago, and they had this tribute to Tupac, and all these people called in the radio station, and they told everybody what Tupac meant to them, and they played a whole bunch of old songs from Tupac, and it was a beautiful thing until at the end of the tribute, they were like, thank y'all for calling in, and now we got a new song by Tupac. And all my friends in the car, they were like, man, that's hot. Tupac keep dropping albums. Tupac keep dropping albums. Ain't that dope? And ain't you impressed? I was like, nah, I'm not impressed, man. I'm upset. Because ain't nobody looking at the big picture. What about all these other dead artists that ain't working? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Biggie fan. I'm a huge Biggie fan. I went out, yeah. Biggie dropped the album in January, and I went out to get it. I went to Best Buy and bought the CD and went home and took the plastic off. It took me a few minutes because it got the little top part that's real hard to get off. And I finally opened it up and I put the CD in, I'm listening to it, and I got mad because I was like, damn, Biggie, you been dead for 10 years. What the hell took you so long to drop an album? Get your dead ass in the studio and start working. Before I got here, you know who else is famous? This is who else is real famous. 50 Cent is famous. And I say 50 Cent is famous. You know why 50 Cent is famous? Y'all remember Mace? Remember Mace used to dance and wear the shiny suits? Well, he rapped for like 5 years with Puffy, and then he woke up one morning, he was like, ooh, I found God. And he became Reverend Mace for like 5 years, and then he was like, 5 years up, he was like, ooh, this don't pay like the rap pay. So he went back to rap again, and he signed with G-Unit. And I heard his new song on the radio, and I was riding the car, and I was thinking to myself, ooh, wow, that's interesting. What did 50 offer you that Jesus could? That's a tough negotiation in the car. Afterlife, aftermath, which one? You know? I see the headlines right now. Mace sells soul for 50 Cent. Funny to me, funny to me, funny to me. Y'all have been wonderful. Before I leave, I would like to say that I don't have a whole lot of accomplishments in my life, but I did do something I never thought I would be able to do in my entire life. I finally raised enough money to close my Bank of America account. I had to save up enough money to close the account. It was stupid, but what made me mad about Bank of America was I had $19.98 in my account. Now, you know if you go talk to the teller, it ain't your turn of the month, she charged you $5 to even speak to her. So I tried to outsmart her, and I wrote on a piece of paper, how can I get my money out? She wrote back on a piece of paper, you can go outside and get the money out the ATM machine, and slid it back to me. I was like, why you playing with me, bitch? You know that machine only give out 20s. Nevertheless, I had to go outside and put 2 pennies in an envelope and deposit them into the ATM machine and wait 3 days for that to clear. Hey, y'all been great, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night.